I've never done this before, to sleep in my car. It is very cold. I'm freezing. Okay, so it turns out the key is... Okay, I'm leaving for Texas tomorrow, and I think I'm gonna wake up at like 6 a.m., but I'm doing it in 2 pieces. And so I'm heading to Beaumont, Texas tomorrow, and I have to pack up this total disaster of a room. Got the car almost all packed. Just a few things left inside, and probably leaving early tomorrow. I'm getting ready to leave for tomorrow by straightening my hair, but look at how curly it is. I'm like, oh, it looks pretty good right now. I shouldn't ruin it. I ruined it. It is basically packed up. There's almost nothing left in here, except for just a few things in the corner there, and all my cords and stuff. Good morning. It's about 7 o'clock, and I am ready to go. I had the room completely packed up. And then we are on our way. I had to delay a little bit by laying in bed because it like wasn't light enough outside. I thought it would be brighter outside, but we're okay now. So let's go. I am really gonna miss this kitchen. It is so cute. There it is zoomed out. But today we have, for the day's worth of food, we have oatmeal inside of a milk container. If you can see it down there in the bottom. I'm gonna eat that right now. This is chicken with guacamole inside the guacamole container. And this is chicken and broccoli with tomato sauce inside the tomato sauce container. As I was walking out the door, my water bottle tumbled out of my bag, popped open, and spilled water all over the door frame, like right where the door opens. And I was like, oh, come on. Luckily it's just water, it doesn't matter. And I just wiped it up. But it was like a lot of water. I was like, wow, what a way to leave. Gosh, okay. We can go now. About 1 hour in, here's the truck stop or rest stop in Florida. Kind of near Tallahassee, I think. I think we're like 30 minutes away. 4 hours later. The road that I'm driving on, Highway 10, is like the most boring road ever, which, you know, I'm pretty okay about, but like, it's pretty boring, and I'm on it for like 590 miles. Here we have the most interesting thing I have seen so far. This is a rest stop. It has a cool plane thing. There's the road. It's actually pretty nice outside right now. It was kind of cold and dreary earlier, but now it's nice. It's 1 a.m. and I have made it to my camping spot. There are like a ton of RVs and camper vans around, so I feel very safe here, but very unpracticed. I've never done this before. This is a total experiment and just really practicing to see what it's like to sleep in my car and just travel. So I have all of my things. I bought these today, more car window things for the front, and then I have 2 for the sides, and then I had all the back ones. So we're gonna turn this into like a little fort. I know you can barely see anything, but my packing abilities can only be described as hilariously bad. I grabbed my camping mattress and it is way too big, and everything else is just taking up way too much space, and I am in a little tunnel down here. I'll show you in the morning. Good night. It's gonna be all right. And you can't see me, but I am cold. It is very cold. I'm freezing. And I put on a jacket and I zipped up my sleeping bag. I found the zipper, I put it together, and I put on socks, and then I tucked my head underneath the sleeping bag because that was the last warm thing I had in here. And I slept in my little pod of a sleeping bag. Good morning. So now you can kind of see where I slept last night and how frosty it is here. Oh my gosh. So this is like, look at how many RVs and campers are around me. It felt like a really safe spot. It's a Cracker Barrel parking lot. I actually managed to get like enough space to have my camping mattress down like almost all the way except for just this little like flap here. But that was kind of nice too because it kind of like protected me. But it was so cold last night. It was so cold. I did not expect it. When I pulled up here, it was like 53 degrees and now it's like 35 degrees. And in the middle of the night, I had to put on my jacket and socks and I was so cold. I woke up because I was so cold. Otherwise, I probably just would have slept because I sleep fine, basically. I'm not like a light sleeper. I'm just like an average sleeper. Which is probably just right for sleeping in places like this because some sounds would probably wake me up, but like I want some sounds to wake me up if like somebody were going around creating a ruckus or being dangerous or knocking on doors. I would want to wake up to that. And you know what I didn't know is that cars don't protect from sound like at all. So basically you can hear like lots of things. When I was trying to set this up, I couldn't get this bag up there and it was like just over to the side and I was like, oh my gosh, I don't have any space. But since I got that up there, it made so much space. I have plenty of space back here and I could even like organize this way better because this big box, I thought that plastic was definitely the way to go for organizing this. But now it's like, oh, it just takes up so much space. And these shades sucked. They're terrible, but I guess they did their job kind of, but I feel like I could just do so much better than those. But yeah, basically a successful night. I'm safe. I lived. Now it's time to go get breakfast and drive some more. Just wanted to give you a real view of where I was staying before I left. Pretty nice.
Head west toward Weldon Road.
We're finally warming up. I was so freaking cold, but my car's got this for me now. Like 30 minutes and then I am trying to make it to the skate park. I'm so excited. Today we are at Wells Branch Park, which is this cute little skate park. So small, but it's like so nice too. So let's go check it out and skate there today. And I'm gonna try and skate into the bowl like with some power. And then you pop up into a handstand. And then I'm gonna try to like either dismount or like come back down because the bowl isn't like super deep. And so hopefully I'll be able to do that. So that's my goal for today is to do the handstand and then come back down into the bowl because I've never been able to do that before. And that seems so silly that I can't do it because like that's pretty necessary for being able to do anything out of it. You can't just do like one pass and then stop. You have to be able to like keep going. So that's my goal. Well, let's go ahead and warm up and we're gonna try and skate. Okay, here we go. We're going for the handstand. We're gonna start over there, that far in, and then we're gonna work our way into the bowl and then handstand right there. It's a little better. We're gonna practice the handstand part, and because I need to know how to like get down out of it, even if I can't get all the way up, I guess. So it turns out the key is looking up instead of down. Now that I'm done skating, I really have this plan today to pick up some Greek yogurt, I guess, because I looked up a protein ice cream recipe and I really want to try it. And I'm gonna make my friend that I'm staying with test it too and see what he thinks. And it's just like 2 ingredients. It's Greek yogurt, 2% Greek yogurt, and just a scoop of protein powder. So we're definitely gonna try this. They don't have 2%. I guess we're getting that. Or should I get that? I don't know. We're getting this. I started adding avocado to my vegetables and I am not regretting it. It is very good. This one has avocado and broccoli, and I added a little cheese too. And fun fact, if you didn't know, avocados in Texas are so cheap. They're like 1/4 of the price of anywhere else that I've seen. So if you want inexpensive avocados, come to Texas. There's yours. Wow. This is actually really good. You can kind of see the skyline. Not that well. It's easier to see in person. Okay, tell me the history of this.
A spring-fed pool from the karst formations underneath where the limestone has dissolved away over millennia of rainfall. And so the water comes from dozens of miles away and accumulates here, where it's stocked up into a pool with the walls. It stays the same temperature year-round. So this entire morning I have been working on my art for Skate Crush Shop and I am so excited with how it's turned out. Oh my gosh, let me show you because I'm like actually proud of it. I'm proud of something for once in my life. So these were the first few that I was working on. I used this one, I put that on a sweatshirt, and that one on a sweatshirt, and I also really like that one. But then I started to get a little bit more creative and I worked on adding some sparkles and a background, and that's the Let's Roll Corgi. And then I was making the 365 ones and I was like, I need to level this up. And so let's click on that. I made that. And here's the other one. There, you can see it now. I made that. And then I made a Skate Crush logo and I was trying to decide between this and this and couldn't decide and thought I'd probably just go with like the plain skate. And then for the front of the Skate 365 shirts, I came up with that. And also while I'm here, I just want to show off how beautiful this room is. This is my friend's apartment here. Look at my view. Okay, so I'm making chicken enchiladas for dinner, and we have our chicken with taco seasoning, and then I took pineapple, corn, and green peppers and put them into little corn tortillas, and we have salsa verde, and I'm calling this enchiladas, but it's not really enchiladas, it's kind of like baked tacos. And then I'm gonna put some pepper jack cheese on it. And we'll see how it turns out.
Living life, every day, late at night, not okay. All I want, and I pray, all I need